City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is city, I met all my best friends. And I wanna thank every break, I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ike's place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoned, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. Me and my hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block like if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah, city of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
What it is, what it do, and what it shall be. Aloha, people. Welcome to the showgram. Today, we're going to do a part 2 of what I was trying to do the other day, was show you how to do some podcast intro. And it, just because we were doing it on the fly and was kind of messy and all over the place, so I'm going to just do it from scratch again, give you guys a chance to see it in, sort of more in kind of a flow. What's funny is I said, listen, folks, I said, oh, everybody send me your stuff, and then, maybe I'll use yours the next time I do the demo. Not in A1. Not in A1. Whatever, man. Whatever. Trying to help you. You don't help yourself. Can't do it for you. Now, after today's class, I'm going on vacation. You won't see me until, the 25th. So, there you go. Next time somebody says, hey, I'm about to hand you $50, stick your hand out. I'm just saying. What's happening? Let's see. Let's investigate. Let's see what's popping with these people. Investigating, just looking and see everybody's here. Everybody's here. Wrench Mob is all here, which is great. How you doing, Liz? Good to see you here. MTD is in the building. All right, let's get started. We're going to start this thing, and then, if you guys have questions or whatever on the fly, speak up or forever hold your peace. This is basically how we're going to do it. So first thing I'm going to do is on this other side of the machine is get my Final Cut situation open, and then we'll get started. Oh, happy birthday to Luis. Feliz Navidad. Feliz cumpleaños, but you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It's been like a crazy moment in time. I did want to show you guys something before we get fired all the way up. I did something crazy and I pressed a button. Let's see how bad it breaks anything. But over here in the old situation, I just noticed new buttons today. Okay. Normally all we had was a little hook joint right here so that we can share with people, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, what we're going to do. So you like hit the Twitter button, a little tweedly, and it'll just, send out a tweet, right? So I'll just do that. But then what's crazy is I saw this thing and it said insert an ad. And then so I pressed it. So replay people, you might get a weird ad. It's my fault because I just, you know what I mean? When I see new buttons, I press them. So here's a cool one. Create a highlight video, right? So you can click this and a little thing will pop up. And if you just recently said something dope and you wanted to keep that, how we'd be like, hey, Paul, can you mark that? You can find the section where it's gravy and then, like highlight that joint, click it, add a description, and you just created a highlight video. But now, just because I did that, I don't have enough room in this browser to back out. So anyway, I'll cancel that. So you can create highlight video on the fly. And then here's another one, which is add a stream marker. So if I wanted to remind myself to come back to this and speak on it, I can get a little marker, right? And then it says stream marker added. Marker appears in the video editing software, blah, blah, blah. Something of that nature. So couple new buttons you might have in your YouTube studio in the back end. Stick in the ad, provide your channel is monetized, of course. And then you might get create a highlight reel. So you can create a highlight reel and you might get add a stream marker, which will show up in the content editor at the end. I do so declare. Okay. Just wanted to show y'all that. I just thought it was cool. Thought it was absolutely cool. All right. Let me adjust this. I don't know why this thing loves to like raise up. Ooh, now I just went all the way off. Sorry. All right. This thing is a pin in the butt. There you go. Gangster. Let's come over here and fire up the old Final Cut. One of the first things that we're probably going to do is get an idea of what we want our little transitional banger to be about, right? So let's just take a vote from the audience. Anybody have a segment that you use, like a news segment or outro or whatever? This works for intros, outros, news segments, elements of your show, which you just want to stand out. So like pick of the week or whatever. Who has a segment in their show that we can make something cool about real quick? Just throw it in the chatty chat. Let's see what you guys got to say. Boom. Elaine. Oh, Elaine was doing 25 jumping jacks today. That's cool. Okay, Kevin says intro. Kevin says intro. All right, we'll do the intro then. I like Rich's one, breaking news. I just saw something super funny the other day, Rich, which I thought was classic. And somebody was telling, the modern news people that every piece of news that comes out is not exactly breaking, so stop saying that. Michelle says, in case you missed last episode. All right, you know what? I'm going to do breaking news because you can actually change that, just change the text to in case you missed it last episode. So one of the first things that we're going to do is go out and get some noise, right? We got to bring the noise. So we're going to step to Epidemic Sound. I'm going to hit that. Now, I want you to know I have Epidemic Sound, I have Envato Elements, Adobe, and Upbeat, and Thematic. So I have all of those. So if you're trying to do this just like completely on the free, the one thing I would tell you that I would be leery of is I would just be leery of the free sounds, right? Plugins and stuff like that, knock yourself out. They're a little bit harder. They're a little bit more of a pain in the butt to deal with. But, you know, don't mess with your sounds. Your sounds will get you in trouble. And what's funny is even Envato, or everyone loves to call Audio Jungle, even them, if that person decides to pull their content from Audio Jungle, you can get taxed with a strike later, even though you already got it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would say if at all possible, you might want to do Epidemic Sounds and don't deviate from that too much, just because they seem to be one of the better at handling strikes and things like that. I should be jumping mine up to the commercial program, but I haven't done so yet, just due to the fact that the last I checked, and I have to recheck this, so I want to admit that I need to recheck this. Whenever you go to their commercial plan, what happens is you have to clear every single video, and that just gets old real quick, right? Going in and clearing every single video gets old massively quick. So kind of don't want to do that. All right. So anyway, if you haven't already jumped on your Epidemic Sound situation, what you can do is go to docrock.live/beats, BEATS, and it will get you into Epidemic Sound, and then you can get your party started. So once again, is docrock.live/beats. Yeah. So Kevin can confirm, yes, you still have to clear every single video. It's irritating. It's irritating. Like, I almost want to buy another separate Epidemic account, just knowing that they're Square. But one of the things that's dope about it is I don't have to depend on which one I log in to pull my content, because they're not like marking the content. It's just you have to have the proper license. I can get my commercial account for free though, because I am Epidemic Ambassador. So there's that. Thank you, Kevin. And let me just make sure that I not screwed that up. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Dun, 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 dun. Scrolly, 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 click, click, click. Yes, it works. Yes, it works. All right. So, and when there's promotions and stuff like that, I'll let you guys know. There's that. So Keely says, I just signed up for Nimbus Creative Works because it's like a whole album concept of a playlist in a genre. It'll be right compliant to audio. A right complement to audio. All right. So anyway, let's step to the demics of sounds, and I'll do it from this side. Let me click here. I'm just going to show you guys what we're speaking on. Mac Dime. Now, news is funny because news is going to have a little bit of a strange genre. So it'll be a fun challenge to do this for me because, yeah, it just will be. So one of the things that you might want to do, click on the little thing right here and click Stinger. Oh, I see. You want to be like that. It's a little slow on the build. It might match your show though, right? I'm just going off of what I like, but you're gonna have to pick what you like. These are too slow in the build. There, here we go. Go ahead for the record and say all of these suck. Let's try this. Better. All right, so none of that's going to work for me. It's all too corporate, like hold music, whatever. So we're going to skip that, and we're going to do it the other way. Absolutely love upbeat, Valerie. Upbeat is gangster. All right, let's try something different. Why does this thing not do what I'm looking for? Because I have totally searched for this before. There we go. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna pull this one down. All right, I like that. That is gangster. And then I'm gonna find something in the music section. Come here. And then, sorry, click the wrong thing. I should have done this with the phone. It's a little bit easier. Then I want something a little quick. La 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 la. Ads and promos. They already did it for you. They already did it for you. Here's one that's good. This is for the On the Hill section. This week on the Valerie Pinkston Show. Woo! Sorry. Can't help it. That's a pretty good section right there. Alright, we're gonna do this too, just because it's easy. Now I'm gonna show you guys two things. I'm gonna download the full mix, and All right, gangster. Let me check on you folks. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, see, that was the thing with me, Avars. I checked a lot of them, and it's just kind of crazy being all over the place with these, having to add things. You know what I'm saying? My favorite artist on Epidemic is probably Sarah the Instrumentalist, and there's one other artist, but yeah, they're pretty good. This new person here, Omi, they also have a new track that I tend to like. Oh, we actually listened to that one, but yeah, I like that person has been coming good. And one of my favorites, as far as the singing goes, is Gloria.
Take a real close look now. Soon you'll realize you don't know what's coming down. I got you hypnotized.
I actually have this Blue Steel track, Michelle. Yes, Dylan Stilts. You guys listen to Dylan Stilts on my channel all the time. Right after this, I think I used this on my Solid podcast like a little bit ago. Here it comes. I know for a fact you guys listened to that recently because I had it in the video recently. Let me show you one more that I think is pretty good. You're listening to Creator 50. The Creator 50 podcast made with the voice from the script that sounds like Kali. Yeah, I use this. So I like this. Cindy is also pretty dope. All right, we got our pieces there. Let me pick these bad boys up and move them over to the old Mac Studio. Spakang, you get over there, you get over there, you get over there, you get over there. And then, oh, I see. Aubrey said, just use my own. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, gangster. All right. Let's see if I can do one thing I would like to check if I can find. Voila. I suggest you probably do this with your own face, but since we're live right now, I may or may not do it with my own face. Let's go here. Let's go to all audio, and let's do. I'm gonna move this window down because I'm tired of my neck looking up. I actually just want the voice. This guy on Storyblocks is good, Prestoni. But actually, I just wanted the person saying it. I think we're going to have to do this ourselves. All right. No problem. No problem. We're going to have to do it ourselves. All right. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 ba ba. Inspector Gadget, doodle-doodle-doo, boo-boo. Yes. Okay. So, first things first, we're going to press on new project. We are in Final Cuts. And then we're going to just go be in Sweep. You can name it whatever you want. I'm weird like this. For the sake of speed, I'm going to do this in 1080. Yeah, I'll just leave it at 1080, 30, 422. Leave it on surround sound, people. Remember, this is the trick. Surround sound gangster. Call it a day. Now, I want to open up my little sound file here. Let's edit this first, because I know the part that I want is round in here. So let me out of the way. Move. Get out the way. Give ourselves some waves. And then listen to some parts again. Okay, I like that. Okay. Option, left bracket or right bracket, take you to your cursor, right? And same over here. If I'm here, I can hit option, left bracket, bring it that way. Hit that Control Z game, and then I'm going to peel this out just a little bit just so I can hear the beginning of the switch. Ooh, it's 7 seconds. Come on, player. Dang. All right. So this is crazy. I know this is crazy. Don't nobody come for me. This is what I do. This is a single frame right here. This line, that's a single frame. If your frame is bothering you, turn off snapping and then move this bad boy right here. Okay? This is where it changes. If you want to hear what it sounds like, hit the R key. Go like this. Hit the question mark. Sorry, not the question mark. I mean, it technically is the question mark, but you know what it is. Oh, I see. Now you want to be a weirdo? You're supposed to play inside the range. Why is it not working? Oh, you know what? Different Final Cut, I have my keys rechanged. Let me tell you what it is for real, because I set mine up differently. Play the selection. It's this play the selection is, hey, come here. It's option. Oh, it is. I had it right. It's just not doing it right. So that's the one we want right there. See that right there? It is the backspace. I say question mark, but it is the backspace. So anyway, just maybe the process of using my universal control might also be messing with it, because I have weird keyboard situations. Anyway, I'm pretty positive that that's what I want, is this area right here. So I'm going to go ahead and clip it, and we'll just hear it live the regular way. So I want to catch it before it rebuilds. I think this is probably where I want. And yes, this is Psycho zooming this far in, as somebody once mentioned. But Dina told you folks, taking the time and effort to do it right will really make a big difference in what you hear when you do your thing. Okay? So let's listen to this again. Gangster. Gangster, gangster, gangster. Okay, so I got that part. Now, I did tell you guys, one of the things that I often do is also bring in the stems. And the reason for that, there might be another part of the beat which sounds good, but you only need a part of it, right? So this is where coming in and grabbing your stems and stuff will help too, because what that means in Epidemic Sounds is they give you access to all the individual parts. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Give me a second. I'm going to mute this real quick. And then I'm going to grab, let's say, just the drums, right? And The drums don't start for a minute, so let me bring this over here. But it can help you fill out the sound because you actually have the drums, right? So we know that we're starting on beat, so I can put that really right there, and then I can hit the drum. Right? So knowing that that's the beat, if I wanted to have a little bit more bass, this is my first drum beat right here. Can line it up. Again, with regular audio editing tools, this is easier. The challenge doing it in Final Cut is kind of fun to me, but it's also hella silly. I'm just going to tell you right now, doing this in Final Cut is extra silly. All right, so this might be just a tad off looking at my things, but let's listen. Yep, got it off. All right, so it's possible that I miscut this, so you can grab the edge of this and pull it that way. If you want to see if you miscut it, you can do this, pull back. And yeah, this should be my beat right here. Let's just check. Hey, stay there. It looks almost right, but it could be wrong. You know, I gotta say, I wanted to let you know right now before we do this any further. Hold on. I want to give you a reality check. There we go. Let's do this. Here's a reality check. The chances of you nailing it on the second one are probably nil. I'm a DJ. So that's all I just want to let you know. Don't get frustrated if it takes you. Oh, Doc just did it in 2 clicks. My ears have been listening to beats forever. And as a matter of fact, I could turn the volume down and probably do this just on a visual. It's a thing, but don't worry about it. My music people will be okay. Non-music people, you'll still be okay. Anyway, so nailed it already. I just want to give you the reality check that might not pop like that when you try to do it yourself. All right, so that's my drum section. Let me back this out just a touch. Come on, keyboard. All right, so I kind of got it. I just want to hear how it sounds at the end. All right, so what I want to do is take it about right here, and I want to cut. So just using Option right bracket, pull that in. And I just want to hear my end again. It's going to go right there. So I'm going to pull it in to the end of this drum, and then cranky, 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 right? I want that drum to like drip off, right? Come here. I'm going to grab it right there, call it a thing. Now, one other thing that I might do, I don't know, I'm just guessing right now. I'm going to take this bottom piece and I'm going to blade it right here. Okay, why? I want this to echo out. So I'm going to leave this a little bit longer in the tooth so I have a little bit extra gangsterness. But I want that part to echo out, right? So I'm going to come over here, scroll down to my audio joint, grab the echo, and let's do the doubler. Okay? Now, let's listen. 86 that. Shift Z lets you see your whole timeline, just in case. All right? I want more. I need more echo. Come on, player. Who you playing with? All right, so I'm going to click on this doubler situation, and then you get your little control section over here, and you can crank it up, right? I'm going to do my delay double. I got that, but I'm going to crank this up to about 12. And then I'm going to take the right one and make it even stronger, but just weird, because I wanted to sound off, right? Mute that for a second. All right, I know what it is. It's because I'm fading it too fast. You can't hear it. You hear it? Got it? I wanted to double harder than that. Oh, I see. You're not being like how I want you. All right, let's go and grab a tape delay. You might not have this. If you don't, I want to do stuff that you will have. If you don't have Logic, you won't have tape delay. So let me try do a different one. Let me do the echo delay also. There we go. And I'll just fade it from here. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. I want this to fade differently. Remember, when you're on your fade bubble, you can right click on it and drip it down. All right. I know it's going to sound weird. There we go. Now, turn this back on and let's roll it out. There you go. There you go. That works. That works. That works. That works. All right. So we got that part. Gangsta, gangsta. All right. Now what we want to do, I had my other noise. Drag this over into here. Put this here. And let's see where I want this. I got to hear these again. So I'm going to take these two, hit V to mute, right? Keyboard shortcuts. Hold on. Ecamm is making my life hard. There we go. So you guys can see. I'm going to put this wherever the graphic makes me find it. Okay, so we can mute this one for now and then put the other two back on. Let's go get us a imagery. So I got tons, all right? You can do what you got to do, right? There will be some good places to look. Motion Array, Envato Elements, Premium VFX, what I choose. I like their work. You could do it completely by hand. If you want to get into motion, go follow your boy Dylan and learn how to do it in motion. Yeah, nobody got time for that. All right. I'm trying to do this joint quick. I'm trying to get it out of there. So what you're going to want to do is probably just do yourself a favor and go to FX Factory. And look, my favorite company inside FX Factory is Premium VFX, but let me show you what's available. FX, F-A-C-T-O-R-Y. No affiliate, but I think if you want to buy one, go check out my man Dylan Bates rather, and then look at his channel, click one of his, and you'll get. I think there's an affiliate link there. Anyway, so this is your fxfactory.com. My favorite Martian is things made by a company called Premium VFX, right? So here's one that they just recently put out. This is called Hyperlogo Reveals. This is probably the type of stuff that you're going to want for this particular section, right? But I'm going to give you a preview. Normally, I don't like playing videos live, but hopefully the internet works today. That's some Sammy looking thing right there. All right, so you guys get the gist of it, right? even if you're in Envato or Motion Array or Mix It or whatever, and you're looking for this stuff, you're looking for type of logo reveal, right? That's the type of stuff that you're looking for this particular situation. So if you were up in here, you would probably looking for like under titling. That's normally where it's going to fall under as you're searching. Sometimes you'll see where they actually have the word reveal, but in most cases, it's going to be under the category of titling. In this particular site, you go down the side and you click on what application that you want to use. In our case, we're going to use the cut of the Final Pros. And then you just look at various titles in here, and this will help you find your match, right? I actually have this joint right here, intro and outro. That might be what I use for today. But yeah, anyway, so let's go back over to my cut and then we'll show you what we're talking about. All right, show them what you're working with. So I'm going to start with intro, outro, just because it's a good one. But I know what I should show you. Sorry, before I dip into that, let me check you this real quick. You should probably, if you don't do nothing else, like if you don't listen to me, you be like, Doc, go to malarkey. There is a joint in here called Editor's Toolkit, and it's kind of dope. You should just get it. Let me search you to search. Hey, Chrome needs an update. Go figure, every 5 freaking minutes. Searching. All right, there's Editor Starter Kit. There's Creator's Toolkit, Editor Starter Kit. I mixed the two together. This Editor Starter Kit is kind of amazing and will cover just about everything that you folks need for your content creation process, right? I'm going mad Canadian today. It's a process. This guy will have round about everything you need, all right? Lower thirds, logo revealing, calls to action, bullet points, info bars, split screens, titles, end screens, picture in picture, free gifts included. Download and trial. Anyway, this would be probably the best 50 bucks that you spend if you're a content creator and you're looking for a way to level up your stuff really easy and you want something that's real professional, highly editable, and easy to use. This would probably be the one I would tell everybody to get no matter what. If, ands, or buts, this is it. I believe it's well worth the dough. And then they also have a couple free joints in here, which you can get for free, which adjustment layers, which I told you guys about last week. But just in case, I'm not going to show you the promo reel. But this company, Premium VFX, has a dope free adjustment layers plugin that can be found over here on FX Factory. The way FX Factory works, though, you're going to have to download the program, put it on your computer, and then whenever you click you want to try something, they let you play with the plugin. It just has a watermark. And then when you're done with playing around, you can pay for it, and then the watermark will disappear, and you won't even have to re-edit your footage in most cases. So these guys are one of the better places to get plugins from because, again, Envato Elements has this stuff as part of your membership, but they're not as elegant as you would think. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to point that out to you real quick. Now, back to the cut. Dun, dun, dun. So let's look in here at something that will work really well for our breaking news situation. All right. I'm going to click on here. Boom. I kind of like this because it's short and it's a single word and it looks good, right? Okay, I also will use an outro for an intro sometime if it works better. You guys have seen this one right here. You just don't know you've seen it, but you see this every freaking Saturday. But you want to talk about how customizable these joints are? Let me show you this. You literally watch this every freaking Saturday, and you probably don't even know. Okay, so let's look at this one. Dun, dun, dun. Here's the intro for that. Kind of like this one. I like it just because it says Miami. So it's pretty cool. This one is cool if you have a bunch of footage that you can stick in the thing. I'm going to use this one. I got it. I'm going to use this one. So, universal control, stop getting in my way. Grab this guy. Put this right here. Right? Remember, option, right bracket. Pulls it to the end. All right, while I go and edit the words, somebody give me a color scheme real quick. I'm going to edit the words. You guys give me a color scheme. Give me 2 colors. I'm going to randomly pick one. All right, first thing I'm going to start with is breaking. What? News. Breaking news. I actually want the news to be bigger, so I'm going to go to about halfway through the end, and then I'm going to tracking. This is important. I got X's left and right, Y is up and down. Remember this. X is left to right, Y is up and down. How do you remember this? You got more than one X, right? You got an X to the left of you, an X to the right of you. You got to make a decision. But when you say Y, Y is up and down. Just remember, it's like a sentence. Y is up and down, right? So anyway, we're going to take this. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of breathing space. And that's about right. I'm going to just guesstimate. Normally, how I would gap this is I would take the measurement from this E, this little leg, and I would gap it like that. That's just how I do it, but up to you. Anyway, so now we got breaking the who's, right? The coolest thing about a Mac Studio, as soon as you stop moving the mouse, it renders it already. Come on, son. Come on, son. All right. I just happened to turn my head, and Olin said purple and blue. And being that I'm purple, so, hey, I'm sorry. The new guy came through, and he just had purple at my vision, so I'm going to pick that. Good call. All right. I kind of like this, but I want the transition to transition a little bit different. So I like that. Actually, never mind. I'm not even going to mess with it. How random is this? My music is so square that right when the piano riff starts to come, it breaks apart. All right, gangster. So let's put here, right when it lands here. You can use your arrow keys to watch your frames. I can see there's a real subtle shift between this. So this is right when it lands, right? So I can take my stinger piece over here, put it there, unmute it, run it back. Now, I didn't do this before, which I should have, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now, right? And I'm going to leave this back on. Take these two, right, and hit Option, Control, M, music, right? This stinger, Option, Control, E, all right? It just works better that way. And it's going to be mean to me and not do what I want it to do because I kind of want my stinger to be above. But that's right. We're going to leave it broken for now. I'll fix it later. Come on, that works. That stinger is a little loud. I'm going to drip it. Okay, I'm going to mark this so I know where it is. Let me go to the next one. I'm going to mark this so I know what it is. For markers, I'm just hitting M, okay? Actually, let me fix something. I want these markers to happen on the top, not down here on the bottom, okay? So let me click on this marker and delete it. Mouse, why'd you jump to the other computer? Oh, guys. Lovely. Universal Control just decided to eat itself right when I'm doing this. Hold on, I got to grab the other mouse. So this is going to be complicated now. Please come back, Universal Control. I am spoiled, and I don't want to have to keep fighting mice. You guys don't know what Universal Control does is it allows me to use my Mac Mini and my Mac Studio with a single mouse, and it is fanglorious. Oh, now it's even messing up the extra keyboard. Let me see if I can get this to work again. No, you can't die in the middle of this. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Nah, you jerk. Okay, anyway. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm going to just have to continue to march. It's going to be a lot less fluid with having to have two hands. Anyway, so what I wanted to do was test how it sounds if I put this back over here to this. And the reason why it's not snapping on my marker is when we were first editing earlier, we turned off the snapping. You can just hit N on the keyboard to bring your snap back. And then that way, when you drop something, it bites where you want to put it. So I just wanted to test what this sounds like over here. Oh, God, now my whole play button doesn't work. All right, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's go back and let's situate ourselves with the blurple. Oh, come on. I need you to work again, Universal Control, because this is really peeing me. Oh, all right. So let's go in and adjusticate these colors. Keely gave us a digit, right? So let's start with this first one here. Oh, this mouse sucks. Keely said 5865F2. If you are here inside your color palette, second one, right? Tap down here, 586582. What? That's not right. Oh, 5F2. Date. My bad. My bad. Gangster. Okay, there we go. We got blurple. Right? And then Alin, or Robin, stick to Robinson. Let me not mess this up. And then he's blue and purple, which is blurple. We got that. Let's add a little bit darker purple to another section. But for right now, we'll stick with that color. That works. All right. Now, you got things that you can do inside here. Let's put this. Oh, wrong keyboard. Dang it, Universal Control, you just ruined my life. That's why it's in beta, people. All right, there we go. We're square now. Come back. Let's move this out the way. Now, you guys, I just want to let you know, this is technically done, right? All you need to do is turn this to a compound clip, throw it into your editing process, and go to town. This is technically done. I'm the type of dude that will tweak on this bad boy and add extra stuff. It's just how I am, right? So let's start right here. All right, that my friends is kind of sort of straight flavor, but just to level you up, like if I was in here messing around, let's see what kind of other crazy stuff I would add. Come over here, go to my audio section only. I got some things in here. Don't need that. Nope. This is why you should color your stuff. It's easier. Definitely don't need that. My favorite. Yeah. Love that thug. All right, let me just grab this. There you go. So anyway, that's just an example of what you could do. You can come in here. Oh yeah, I forgot one last part. All right, here's the part where we messed up. I need to go in and change this drop zone. Okay, what this drop zone area is whatever the image is in the back, right? Right now we're looking at it and it has some fashion lady and it completely doesn't match. So I'm gonna come back over here and see what I can find. Hey, wrong keyboard. Dang, funny. Let me check. Kevin, how about YouTube? And Paul, I think you mean bass as in BASS. Don't worry. You know how we fix that. Don't worry. You'll see in a second. You know exactly how I fix it. Rich, text me your promo tech thing real quick while I'm looking to see if I can just steal it. Do. Found it, found it, found it. People, it's BASS. The other bass you're talking about is the end of your Johnson. I found it. I found it. Drag this to the desktop. Okay. I'm going to take this piece right here. Drop it on the desktop real quick. And then I'm going to just stick it where I can see it. You don't have to do this, but I'm just making it easy for myself. So I found this guy. All right. So what I'm going to do is click over here. Why can't you let me click? What are you doing? Man, this thing is really... Hey, my universal control came back, but now it's being weird. It's cracking me up. Like, I really don't understand. All right. It's too funny. I would just do it the other way I know how to do it. Anyway, so I'm going to click on this area, and then I'm going to select this. So I got my promo tech tips back there. And then what I can do is size it up. Back in the streets. Took my time, took my chances. Right? So it's not there. We already know where we're at because this is going to be in the middle of the show. So it doesn't have to be where you absolutely see it. You just need to know that it's connected. We're adding this for congruity. We're not adding this so that you can see the logo again because, well, you already know the logo because you already know Big Rich, right? So I'm just putting it back there. And I don't know why Michelle is telling me to do what I'm fitting to do. She must be talking to Karen because that's what Karen does. She tells me to do what I'm fitting to do while I'm doing it. I'm teasing Michelle. Anyway, so I can delete that. I no longer need that. That's already in the building. And then I don't know how I added this piece, but let's 86 that. Right? And then you don't really hear this part, so we can go ahead and fade that to the end. And then we're going to call this a composition. All right? And I just realized that Rich is my friend, and he didn't even correct me for being stupid. So let me go in here and fix this. My bad. Rich, my bad. All right, here we go. Again, give it a second to render rate because Mac Studio do Mac Studio, and we good. Right? There you go. Super gangster. You could add like a little flash or something here or a spin out, right? If you want to add a little spin maneuver in there or something just to give it a little extra. But you do that when you edit it together. So you basically, when you're done with this, you can render this as a piece so that it stays, or you can select everything, right? And go ahead and do this. Now, the last thing Paul said, how do we fix the audio? Okay, Paul, let me show you. Select these couple pieces right here. We got them there, right? And then we're going to take the outboard section here. I have one that says expert audio file. I made that. If you didn't make that, first of all, you wrong. You know you're wrong. But now come over here to share, go to export file. And then in export file, go to settings, audio only, right? Super important, audio only, right? Make sure you have it set for a wave or AIFF or AAC, something non-destructive. It's going to be 8, megabyte file. Boom, next. Gangster. All right, cool. I'm going to put this on the desktop so I can grab it real fast. Boom. All right, got it. All right, got it. All right. So here's my little piece right here. I'm going to pick this up, put it on this machine here, just so that I can find it. And y'all know what we fitting to do. Paul asks questions because he already know the answer. I'm just saying. All right, we can go over here. Oh, wrong keyboard again. Hit the Quan. I actually have the desktop app, but I'm gonna do this way for y'all. All right. I don't know why you want me to log in. Should already be logged in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit new production. I'm gonna use this just like straight, right? I'm gonna click on choose this file, and then go to my desktop, Command D. I'm gonna pick on the sweeper wave. Yep. Boom. There it is, right? I don't need to do anything else in here except I want to put this back on wave, and I want 16-bit PCM, 24-bit, doesn't matter. I'm going to leave it at 16 for this particular case. Leave it set for wave. But here's what we want. Here's the attention, pay attention, pay attention. Adaptive leveler, yes. Loudness normalization, yes. Filtering, yes. Noise and hum, no need. And then loudness target. This is going to break. You ain't going to be able to see what it say, but basically we want -16 loudness under full scale. -16 lufs. Sometimes it'll say LKFS. If you're doing this directly in Logic or some other tools, they're all the same. Anyway, once you get it twisted, go ahead and press start production, right? And it's going to do this real quick. It takes seconds. Stick them. Ha, 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 stick them. Meow, 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 meow. Sack-a-booms, boom, boom, beat nuts, boom, 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 boom. Method mash. All right, it's done. I said, all right, it's done, Alphonic. Guys, I'm going to just tell you, Alphonic is so dope. Do yourself a flavor and just go get the real deal thing. All right? So anyway, let me go ahead and press download. Download. All right, it's ready. Now, show you something. Let me show you something. I have the actual Alphonic program. It does exactly the same thing, but it's just easier because you do it from your desktop. Put this right here. Switch over to here. Alphonic adaptive leveler. Where you at, player? It's loading up. Sorry. Give me a minute. It's loading. Loading. Here it is. There it is. All right. So I'm going to switch this from Googly Chrome for a second. I'm going to switch it to Alphonic Leveler. There it is. So this is what it looks like for the desktop app. If I remember correctly, it's 84 bones, whatever. It's worth every freaking cent. Dig in your closet. Look in your truck. Like, look in the area between the seats. Find yourself the 84 bones and just get it. All you do is drag the file in, right? Same thing. I got my adaptive leveler. Check. I got my high pass filter. Check. And then I got my loudness under full scale set to -16. Check. Go to preferences, right? I'm going to click on wave. Yes. Original sample rate. Yes. Original bit depth. Yes. Do I want it to be mono? Not this time. Then take my output file. I add the word Alphonic just so I know where it be, right? We don't need to worry about anything else. And then you set your amount of CPUs you want it to use. Say you're batch processing in the background, fixing the podcast, whatever. That's what all of that's about, right? So anyway, now we got it squared how we want it to be, right? And then you can save this as a preset for my Final Cut audio. But anyway, once you're done, all you do is pop over here, hit process the file. It's done. This is why I downloaded the thing. You guys saw the web version and you saw about how long it took. But over here, I literally pressed this, and before I could finish saying John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith is done. John Jacob Jingle, that dude. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I don't want to spend the $84. Well, go ahead, knock yourself out. You can use the web for free. You only have X amount of time on the web, right? You get a certain amount of hours that you can use. And it does re-up every month. You get a little bit, but the desktop, okay, is $89. Sue me for $5. It's just worth it, man, because it's just quick, fast, in a hurry. Oh, yes. Whenever we go out, people always shout. Oh, my God. I can't wait to go to Texas to hang out with Rich this summer. It's going to be fun. We might get arrested, so please, Paul, have the bail money at the ready. All right. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, back over here, I'm going to pick up my, nope, that's not the right file. I want to pick up my Alphonic version of the file, which I just made so much a mess on my desktop, I don't even remember where I put it. Let me grab it again. Put it there. Boom. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, so I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to drop it into my little area right here. Man, mouse, be nice to me today. I want you to go where I want you to go. All right, I'm going to just drop it here for now. I'll fix it. All right, that's the guy. The reason why it's fighting me is because of this clip is connected, right? So what I can do is unconnect this, right? And then I can switch these bad boys around how I want them to be. Oh, I see. You're all being connected to that. All right, never mind. We're not even going to fight it. I don't feel like fighting it. Anyway, I'll put it back how I had it. This guy has all of what we need, right? So in theory, I can take all of this right here and delete it. Oh, you dummy. I just did it again. I just did myself the problem. What I just said was the problem. What I need to do, sorry, I'm going to fix this in my head. Sometimes I forget. Hit Option W, create a gap clip, right? And then I'm going to move this guy over to here. Then I'm going to move this guy over to there. Put these guys together. Go like that. Payal. Then I can connect this to this. You can also change the connection, which, oh my God, stop messing me up. You can change the connection, which will make life easier, but I'm gonna just do it this way. All right, we're done. So we got our title and we got our music bed and we have no more things out of control because we went and fixed them. There you go. There you go. You could also do a little something for that intro in the beginning. Like you could add a little glitch and then so you don't have a hard jump cut between your regular footage. Let me put the gap clip back for a second just so you can see what I'm speaking on. I'm going to go ahead and undo that, put the gap clip back. I'm going to come over here. I have a little glitch transition. You could get your little glitch where you want. Something just causes a little, so you know it's about to go down. So I'm going to click on jump cuts real quick. I'm going to go in here and grab the RGB glitch. I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to do one more again. Where my shake move? Where my shake move? Shake, 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 move. I'm going to grab my little shake move. Oh, come on, mouse. You getting on my nerves today. I'm going to grab me a little shake move. Then I'm going to go get a photo. Put it right here. Come on, player. Sorry, my fingers are not doing what I want them to do today, but we're just going to work with what you got. All right. I'm going to show you what I mean by this. Okay, put this back. And then I'm going to just go find me a tiny little glitch, right, before I go into the new section, and then we'll be done playing. All right, so let me go over here to the sounds of Demics, and I want to find me a glitch. I have on my computer somewhere, but rather than search for it, let's do this. Like this one. Oh, like this one. All right, we're going to grab that, download, and then number 4, and download. Okay. Download. All right, got him. Go back to Final Cut, and we're done. I'm stop messing around. See, I told you guys, I will sit here and tweak on this mess forever and a day because I'm weird like that. Again, Command Option E. This is an effect, right? It helps your organization better and you will just know what you're doing. Just trust me on that. Then I'm going to come here and then I want the little beep sound. Let me hear where it's at. I like to put things on the end when I need to hear. All right. I want this to happen exactly at the beginning. Got it? Okay, sorry, I just saw it not really show itself. There you go. Gangster. I'm going to render this out real fast and just send it to Rich. He can do whatever he wants to with it from there, but it's just to show you how it is, how you're done when you render. So you come over here, you go to your settings. Here's what I do. I go to video and audio. Just in case, I like to send them out as Alpha ProRes 44444. Yes, it's going to make it bigger, but just in case you got some, it's more apt to change and do other things to it. All right, leave my audio as standard, and then I'm going to take out these chapter markers thing, and then I'm going to go ahead. Actually, before I render it out, I want to change something. I want to turn this to black for the simple reason that just in case Rich wants to like stick it together with something else, it'll make life easier. So I'm going to change this back to the gap clip how I had it. It's Option W, and then pick this piece back up, stick it to the center, pick these two pieces back up, stick it to the front, grab this, close it, delete that, and then it's better that it starts out from the black, just is what it is, but then, yeah, he can mess with it from there. All right, so now I'm going to go over here and hit the share button again. I got everything square. I'm going to go to video, Alpha ProRes 444, 1920, 1680 linear PCM. Press next, save this here file, and then call it PTT News. Bam, rendered out. Gangsta. We're going to bring it over here and play it inside the showgram, but that is all you need. All right, there it is. I got my file here. Drop it on this computer real quick. And just so we can hear it, let's drop it. I wanted the full screen with audio. Come on, son. That's it. That's how you do it. People, if you have any crazy stuff you want to build and you want to build it live, this time, send it to me. But I'm not talking to y'all until I get back. So what's going to happen is Keely is going to do, I know she's doing Saturday. I don't know if she's doing Tuesday, but you can email her or text her or Discord her creators or whatever. And Maxie, don't email her, don't text her. Only talk to her on Discord. She told me this. I have been told to delete the number from my phone book and only contact her on Discord. And I'm like, anyway, gang, we got class coming up in a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Olean, thank you for dropping by the channel. Thank you for being part of the LGL family today. You're welcome to kick it. We are here every Tuesday, Saturday, and then we got a little Discord action, which Keely, Discord for creators, just popped in the bottom. If you're a part of your content creation journey, like you're trying to learn how to do all of this content creation stuff, that's what we do around here. And yeah, it'd be fun to have you. We always like having new people to our party. Our family is growing, so we're enjoying it. We're about 800 deep right now, but you know, it gets better. Anyway, gang, this super dope. And then Keely said, it's for my own good. All right, let me just check to make sure anybody asked any questions before we bounce them out of here and get ready for class. All right, Paul did ask about the fixing the bass. And Kevin's question is, how do you learn this type of audio production with actual audio software? YouTube. Mike Russell is probably one of the best in the game. He's under MRC, Music Radio Creative. He covers every version of every software. If you already have Creative Cloud, I actually think Audition is dope for this type of small creation. If I was doing music creation more, I probably would stick with Logic. A lot of us that got the Final Cut package, we bought the education bundle, so we already have Logic. Logic is dope. There's lots of Logic classes right on Apple's website. And you know what? I did tell somebody we would do this in GarageBand, so we will come back like after the vacay and we'll do this in GarageBand, and that gives me enough time to remember how to use GarageBand. I haven't used GarageBand in forever because I went straight. I'm like somebody mentioned earlier, I go straight to the pro program because it just, I don't know, to me it's easier. So I did that. But yes, gang, that's it. I just see you guys the 20, let me see. I'm not going to see you guys nothing. Keely, which days are you doing? Tuesday and Saturday or just Saturday? Let me check my calendar. Come back on the 25. I will see you guys on the 28th. The 28th of May. But the channel will still be popping because Keels will be doing her thing. And then rather than just like being absent from everything, I am going to attempt to do reels like every day that I'm up in the area. But yeah. So, see, I knew this was probably the right answer because she's gangster like such. She is going to do Tuesday and Saturday. So she'll be here and I'll be hanging out with Dina. I'm going to go see Dina and then hopefully run into Elaine, Gretchen, guys, some of my Washingtonians, see Shelly saving the days. So we'll see. Everybody have fun. Yeah, if you want Kills to cover anything in particular, find her in the chords and let's get it twisted. I will see you guys. Enjoy. Paul said vacation time. Let's see. Paul, it's time to oil or lubricate and polish your wrenches so that you're ready for the next moderation season. Gang, this was super fun. I like doing this stuff. Again, we have an area in the Discord. If you got something you want to see, drop it in the ideas for tutorial section, and then we will come out here and somebody in the crew will make it happen. So thank you guys for coming through, and see you in class. Peace out.
City of how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City